Happy New Year. Feels like such a relief to have 2020 behind us, doesn't it? The federal government made 3 really significant fish farm decisions in 2020. The first 2 protected the 3 Norwegian companies that are using BC waters, but the third one protected wild salmon and restored a sense of integrity to the office of the Minister of Fisheries. I want to briefly explain what happened and how important your role is now. Okay, so decision number 1, March 1st, DFO aquaculture bureaucrats granted Maui, Cermak, and Grieg permission to have an unlimited number of sea lice for 6 weeks every time their lice got out of control. This decision protected the industry because they are having trouble controlling their lice. This allowed them to stay in compliance as their lice numbers soared out of control. Canadians, on the other hand, lost a generation of Fraser sockeye, Nookachum, and many other runs. Decision number 2, September 28th. Minister of Fisheries announced that the salmon farms in the Discovery Islands were low risk, 2 sockeye, even though her scientists had data indicating that the farm lice infections that were occurring on sockeye in that area were causing the fish acute stress and profound impact. I don't think the DFO bureaucrats told the minister about this, because this meant that the salmon farms certainly were not low risk to the sockeye. So then decision number 3 came on December 17th, and Minister Bernadette Jordan broke free from the bureaucrats who have been hiding the true impact of salmon farms for decades. And she stood with 7 First Nations of the Discovery Islands who did not want the licenses on the 19 salmon farms in their territories to be renewed. This was stunning. I'm sure it was a shock to the industry and is perhaps the most important decision ever on keeping wild salmon alive in British Columbia. So any fish that are in these farms can finish growing, and that might take up to 18 months, but as the farms are harvested, they can never restock. And by a stroke of luck, all of the farms in Nodales and Okasolo Channel will be empty this spring. This means the main artery that wild salmon swim from the Fraser River to sea will be open for the first time since 1992, when, by the way, they began their decline. No more sea lice, no more Piscine orthoreovirus, and no more mouth rot. But in my experience, the 3 companies that dominate the salmon farming industry in British Columbia are very aggressive. They know how to put pressure on government. They are good at this. And I'm betting there are strategies being discussed in offices in Norway right now. This is where you come in. I certainly have never recommended this before, but I'm asking you to consider standing with our Minister of Fisheries, Bernadette Jordan. Let her know how you feel about this stunning decision. I believe that for whatever reason, she has given the wild salmon of BC a fighting chance for survival. And we cannot afford to let the salmon farmers undo this progress. So I will keep you posted. Minister Jordan, thank you. You have my respect, and I hope that you were able to stand with this decision in the coming months.